you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. My name is Bianca. I'm going to be your nurse today.
Hi.
Um, so, what are you in for today?
I'm here to talk to you about, I have OCD,
Uh-huh.
and I think my symptoms have been getting out of control. It's interfering with my life a lot more than it used to.
Okay. Can you elaborate on that? What has changed?
I think, so I'm getting less sleep than I used to just because I'm constantly making sure the door's locked
Okay.
throughout the night. And then also my hand washing, as you can see, I have to wash my hands a lot throughout the day, and I always carry my hand sanitizer, and it wasn't like that before, and I'm not sure why it has changed.
How many times a day do you think you wash your hands now?
So I wash my hands a lot. I always wash it about 3 times just before I eat.
Okay.
And then I also have to wash it like after I use public restrooms.
Okay.
I tend not to use them just because I don't like germs and I feel like I'm gonna get sick.
Okay.
So I always have to, if I do use it, wash my hands a lot after that.
Okay. Are you having, is your OCD interfering with your relationships? Say with a spouse or significant other?
I think so. My boyfriend doesn't understand why I'm acting the way I do, and I can't explain it to him because I'm not sure either. And there's been complaints on that in both parts because I can't just stop doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how does that make you feel that you can't explain it to him?
It makes me feel very anxious, and I can't stop it, so it makes me sad.
Okay. So are you saying more days than often than not, do you feel sad or depressed?
I do. Like I said, I'm here to talk to you because I have also been feeling more sad lately, especially because my boyfriend's been more distant because my symptoms have been more severe, I guess you could say, than they were before.
And has anyone told you about any support groups? Have you seen any support groups?
I haven't.
Okay, I'll give you some information before we leave support groups. They are very helpful. You can talk to others to see how they're dealing with this, dealing with relationships, and all of that stuff, okay?
Okay, perfect.
All right.
So when you say support groups, is there going to be other people with OCD there as well?
Yes. Normally in that support group, this one's called a support group for OCD. So it's all patients with OCD. There's also different age groups, so you can go to some with just females, some with just males. Since we live in such a big city, there's a bunch of different support groups you can look at, and I have a bunch of information I can give you. You can choose the one that will fit you best.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you a few questions, and you say yes or no. I have them written down right here, and then I will ask you to elaborate on a few, okay? So do you have unwanted ideas, images, or impulses that seem silly, nasty, or horrible?
I think on the silly part, I'm currently going to school, and I have to have all my papers organized. So I have to like staple them and hole punch them and make sure they're organized in my binder according to date.
Okay.
And then I also cannot have them wrinkled. If they are wrinkled, I have to reprint them out.
Okay.
And I've noticed that my classmates don't do that, and I just thought, I think that's silly on my part, but I have to do it.
Okay. And can you tell me more about it, of how you feel, like when there is a paper that's wrinkled?
It makes me anxious. I don't like wrinkles. It makes me feel like I'm very unorganized, and that triggers even more my anxiety.
Okay. Do you worry excessively about dirt, germs, or chemicals?
Yes. Like I said, I have to constantly wash my hands. Sometimes I might, like if I go outside, I have to come back and shower really quick and make sure I have all the germs off my body, and I have to constantly be washing my hands.
Okay. And you said it relieves your anxiety to wash your hands throughout the day.
Yes,
Okay.
because it makes me feel better. It makes me feel I don't have the germs all over my hands or my body.
That must be hard. Are you constantly worried about something bad will happen because you forgot something important, like locking the door or turning off the appliances?
Yes, actually every night I have to double check, make sure I have my stove off, because it makes me feel like if I don't have it off, then it's gonna cause for there to be a fire, and I'm afraid our house is gonna burn down.
Okay. How many times a night would you say you get up to check these things?
If it's a good day for me, only twice, but if it's a
Okay.
bad day, sometimes 4 times.
Okay.
And it's not just when I go to sleep, it's sometimes I wake up during the middle of the night and I have to go downstairs to make sure it's off.
And that's been affecting your sleep a lot more, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I have that thought that I have to get up or it's just there throughout the night and I can't sleep.
Okay. Do you keep many things because you feel that you can't throw them away?
Yes. I actually keep a lot of paperwork
Uh-huh.
and things for school because I feel like I might need them later on, but I haven't had to need them, but I still have to keep them.
Okay.
I just can't throw them away and I'm not sure why.
Okay. So when you say you have to keep them, does it make you feel secure?
Yes.
Because,
It makes me feel like they're going to be there when I need them.
okay. Do you have to check things over and over or repeat actions many times to be sure they're done properly?
Yes, that goes back to my schoolwork. Sometimes I have to triple check an assignment, make sure I turned it in and it's turned in correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'll use 2 or 3 different computers and download the assignment and make sure it's downloaded correctly. And that just takes up a lot of time. But I have to do it because and then I have that anxious feeling inside me that I probably didn't do it right.
And do you think this is affecting your school?
I think so because it's taking a lot longer to do my assignments and I just feel anxious all the time because sometimes I don't know if I'm doing it right.
Okay. And this here's I'm going to ask you one more question. Are there things you must do excessively or thoughts that you must think repeatedly to make you feel comfortable or ease anxiety?
Yes, like I said, hand washing. I have to constantly wash my hands. I have to carry hand sanitizer everywhere I go because sometimes I don't think they have it and it makes me feel better if I wash my hands.
Have you ever forgotten your hand sanitizer?
I have. One time I went to Walmart and they didn't have it, so I had to quickly buy one.
Okay.
I had to carry it, and I always carry it. Like, for instance, one time I didn't have it at the park, so I had to run back home because I needed it.
Okay. So I got you the information on the support group. There's a few numbers on there. Each lists what they specify in, how many people are in their group,
Okay.
and you can call the one that best suits your needs.
Okay, and these are
Okay.
all here in town, right?
Yes, they're all
Okay.
here in town. Thank you for coming in today. I'm always here if you need me to set appointments,
Okay.
and we will help you, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.